And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, training schools, technical programs, skilled trade professions, and career readiness skills, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Tony Curitin, your host, and today we are again with Oakland County's Michigan Works. Ms. Price, welcome back. We're so glad to have you. You have such wonderful opportunities for our young people as well as people in general.
Yes.
We can connect with and get some very lucrative and good careers going.
Thank you, Ms. Curtin. Hi, I'm not sure who the other person is, but I know there's a student. I am Lynetta Price, Youth Coordinator for Oakland County Michigan Works Oak Park location. And I just want to share with you some opportunities that we have, and we really encourage the youth to, get a feel for what they want to do. Look on the website. If you go on the website, they'll see Oakland Next, and they'll have youth opportunities on there if you actually go on the website. But first, Ms. Carrington, you mind if I show the flyer?
Absolutely, go right ahead.
Okay.
Now, on the website, will it list all of the available programs and training opportunities?
Some it will. It won't have like a place. It'll
Okay.
just say, for example, like a work experience.
Okay.
I'm sorry, give me a minute again. Do you see that there?
No, not yet.
Okay, because it was on the other screen there. Hold on. You probably see all of that. Hold on. I wonder why that's not coming up. You don't see that there?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Don't know why it's doing that, so. Bear with me.
Oh, no problem.
So you don't see any of that right now? You said you
No.
don't see that? Oh, okay.
No.
All right, let me try this. You see that?
No.
I think I'm on a whole bunch of different Zooms right now. Because it says it's sharing and it's not.
Well, if you want, I pull it up on mine. Tell me which flyer you want to pull up.
The intro flyer.
Okay. You would ask for that one first.
I know, I'm like, really? Because it says share. Oh, you know what? Who can share? Only the host. I'm a panelist.
No, you are a co-host now.
Okay, so
Be able to pull it up. But if not, I have it.
yeah,
up.
that's fine, because it was says who can share. It said only host, because I said I was on as a panelist.
Okay.
Or I can. Do you want me to change it back to panel? Oh, never mind.
There we
go. Okay, thanks. I don't know why that is. So the person that's on there, the youth, what age are you? What age group are you? Between
17 and 20.
Okay, great. Okay. And feel free to chime in. The youth, thank you. Feel free to chime in if you'd like or have any questions on the chat. Scroll up. Okay. So I just want to give you about a little bit of information about the opportunities that we have as part of Oakland County, our Oakland Next Young Professionals, ages 16 to 24. We explore different career opportunities. One thing is that a lot of the youth, they don't know we have incentives. So incentives in this case, it's money involved, but it's also part of career readiness training. So as you see, career exploration, Sometimes you may not know what you want to go into. So part of my job, we help you decide part of the labor market information, pathfinders, career next, network. We look at different opportunities. What do you want to do? Sometimes we do have work experiences, and that is a short term, maybe 8 or 10, 12 weeks in an area that you may be interested or just want to gain experience, maybe to write on your resume. Most of them are paid. There's some unpaid. Pre-apprenticeship programs. We have some in carpentry. We also have, as I want to show you later, but you have to be graduated from high school, logistics technician program, and that's through OCC. And so that also is a part of an apprenticeship program. On the job training, let's say a student wants to be involved with medical assistant. So we work in conjunction with Henry Ford. And on the job training, meaning you're getting the training, but you're also working at the same time. So you're getting a wage, but the goal before you graduate is full-time employment. They'll have something ready for you. When I say graduate, that means from Henry Ford Community College. Occupational skills trade is similar to on the job and internship. It just depends on what area you're interested in. Entrepreneurship, I know Ms. Curtin and I, we had a discussion about that. Some individuals say, oh, I want to be entrepreneur. I want to do this, want to do that. We don't say have a quote unquote business plan, but we prepare you to take career readiness courses like how to manage money. What do you need to have your own company? Those type of things. Are you able to even budget your checkbook or online? Are you able to do budgeting? Those type of things. And the goal is once they're in training, especially if they're older youth, the goal is to work full-time employment. Now, if they're a younger youth and they're still in school, we have elements that we do with them and we have activities that we do with them. Whether it's, oh, your question, you said, which part, your question was, which part, like what type of training would you be interested? You said, can you get paid? Like, give me an example, type in an example, what are you interested in? The panelists, you just send a question about, so can you get paid while you train? Depends on what type of training are you, like, tell me what are you interested in, for example. Is that Cheryl?
Yeah, it is.
Not sure, so it just depends. So are you graduated from high school?
No, not yet. She's not yet.
Okay, so in that case, let's say a work experience. So let's say you want to do clerical. I'm just giving a scenario, clerical. Then we could possibly set you up in a work experience clerical, doing clerical. And that could be for the summer. That could be for 8 weeks, 10, it just depends. Hope, did I answer your question? But that's because you're still in high school. So let's say you graduated and you passed the interview and the preliminary screening for medical assistant, then you would get paid for that, and it varies. It could be like $12 an hour, just depends. That's part of your training, but after that you get an increase. But I just can't say because the school makes that decision with that.
So if the student is a graduate, then there is paid training involved in some of the programs, but not all of them.
Correct. Let's say if they want to be work at an electrical factory, just give a scenario, and we have a contract with that company, they could do on the job training and have a rate. Then we help pay their rate and the employer, and it's for a certain time. Like they'll turn in their timesheets to us, but then I will come and like do observation how they're doing on the job, any issues, any questions. Then once those 8 or 12, 10 weeks are over, if they're successful, then they're hired on. But that's only, like I said, that's only if they just want a job. They may not want to go to school. They may not just want to go straight to work.
Do you have an electrician's program?
We have a robotics, but it's a special screening for that. It's part of OCC Auburn Hills.
Okay.
Yep. For example, somebody says, "Oh, I'm good with robots." We're not going to put them on the list. It's based on experience, and then they also have like an interview process too. Certain programs they're stickler about. Robotics is a very strict program. Yeah, because some people say, "Oh, yeah, I can build my TV over." No, it's not just that. Like I had one person, they were not a youth, they were an adult, and they had experience in building electrical panels and some other experiences. So that helped out, and they had a resume. Do you have an auto program? We work with OCC, but when you say a program, it like a school would have it, and if it's on the Pure Michigan Talent, if it's accredited, then we can help assist. But I can't say we have our own special auto program. No, we work in conjunction with other schools.
Okay, so then Michigan Works does not have training programs themselves. They connect you with other schools and training facilities that will get you the training you need in that area.
Yeah, we assist with pay and supportive services, yes, if they're eligible.
Okay.
So let's give an example, like robotics, that's more than the 4,000. I'm just giving a scenario. So let's say it's 7,500, we would cover that.
Okay, so then a student could very well look at many careers and decide, I want to go into aviation training. And as long as the student can bring you a school or a program that provides that training, you will assist in the tuition.
Yes, if they're eligible, yes.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I'm sorry, because I gave those other flyers too. That's why I was saying, not just school, but also if they just want to just work.
Wow. Okay. And I got that, but I thought that it was limited to the flyers and the programs that you were giving me.
Oh, no.
I didn't know if they had the ability to just decide, hey, I think I want to do this. I want to be a veterinarian, or I want to be a.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's why I don't know if you understood, like when I have them do school researches, they have to do research. And it's a part on that site, Pure Michigan Talent. And I'm not sure if you mentioned, I don't send that like that, but if they already did intake and they're really serious, then we give them this sheet, and then they do homework on the schools.
Well, now that's just awesome. That is just awesome.
Like I said, we have a lot to offer. It's just that we need people to come in and really be serious and follow through, because we have the funding, we want to use it, and we want a successful outcomes.
Geez, that is really awesome. That's a game changer. Wow.
Yes, it is. A lot of people don't understand, or they think we have a list. Okay, pick here. No, it's not like an A-B. It doesn't work that way.
That's exactly what I was thinking, that you had a list of various programs,
Not quite. No, like the flyers I showed you, those are the ones that we're really trying to promote right now. Okay. And they were just released. So that's why I wanted to give them to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, some of the flyers did have
different dates. Yeah, they're still, they can still apply.
But they can still apply, even though.
And then if they're interested, they can come through me. They don't have to necessarily go on that. They can try the link, but I haven't looked on the link, whatever, because a lot of people just been calling because they've seen it on the website or in the media, and they just call.
Now, I have to admit that when I broadcast the logistics position this morning, I did give your direct line.
That's great. That's fine.
She will be.
Yeah, we need people. No, that's fine, because we need people, because it's a quick training and it's intense hands-on, but they can get out there in that work field like so soon. Like if they're successful with their training, and have that support, they can get out there and be in the workforce and have a certificate. And other type of training goes with that too, on that flyer that that I gave you. Yeah, they can have those other type of certifications.
Wow. Okay. And then once they're complete with the training, you then will assist them with finding an actual
Yes, we work together with that, yes.
Okay, okay.
And
Good.
since they're so young, we would also help them with their resume. I probably have them do like a free webinar workshop through the county and some career readiness courses too as well.
Good deal, good deal. And you discuss with them, the soft skills, um, punctuality,
Yes,
social media footprint.
yes. They're like, what's that?
Exactly. They
Mhm.
they really don't connect the dots that employers are actually looking on their social media pages
Yes, they really are.
and seeing what kind of person, candidate you are.
Now, Cheryl, not to cut you off, Ms. Curtin, but Cheryl, are you gonna be graduating in June or before, or when will you be graduating? Okay, in before June or in June? I think that's yes to everything. Okay. Do you think you may be interested or may be eligible? Oh, good, in June, okay, or maybe be eligible for services? Maybe, and then that's something you could talk to maybe with Ms. Curtin,
I
you
was gonna
know,
say,
on that end.
85 to 90% of all of our students are eligible.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's good to know because like I said, we have funding we like want to use. We want, I'm gonna say the kids, we want these young adults to be successful.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. Um, and they really don't understand that right now is a
Prime
perfect,
time.
yes, yes, yes.
Even like us for us seasoned individuals, a lot of people are changing their careers, doing different things,
Absolutely. Yeah,
working virtually.
yes, a lot of my colleagues are, you know,
Restructuring, transitioning with their
sure,
job.
sure.
Mhm.
Because it really is a prime opportunity, and there is a lot of funding available that is and would not normally be out there available for that purpose,
Mhm.
and they should take advantage of it. Speaking of which, when you were talking about working virtually, because I got a call Friday from a student who is not graduated yet, but
Mhm.
she has a child and she wants to work virtually. What
Mhm.
programs are available for
It
that?
depends because a lot of times they say that, but the employer wants the hands-on.
Sure.
What is she interested like in let me see.
She was not specific as to what her interest was. Her only,
Is she younger than 24 or 24?
yes, she is
Mhm.
19,
Oh, okay. She lives, where does she, what area, what city?
Macomb County.
Okay. Okay. Um, would she have a problem coming here to Oak Park?
Well, she said she has transportation if need be, but
Mhm.
she really prefers to just be,
Online.
uh-huh,
Yeah, we could talk about that one-on-one with
okay,
that situation. Yeah, it
okay.
just had different components because as far as I know, she may be registered with Macomb. I'm not sure,
She is
on
not,
that.
she
She's
is
not?
not,
Okay.
she's not registered with anybody. Her first call was to me and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
well,
Well, after this session, can you call me on my phone
sure.
and we get some more info?
I sure will. I sure will.
Okay.
Are there a lot of customer service? No, is there any customer service training programs?
Excuse me. Maybe through MedCerts, maybe. Um, I would have to look because stuff varies. I'd have to look to see. Customer service, what in like retail customer service, like in restaurant hospitality or
Customer service as in call service centers.
oh, yes and no. That's why the person would have to do research to see what schools that they want. But it
Uh-huh.
just depends because even though if it has to be on the approved Michigan Pure Talent, we want to make sure that it's a good school too. Because sometimes it's still kind of hard. They say you can work from home. Sorry. It's not always that easy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
A lot of times they want you to have some other type of experience.
Training.
But we do work with med certs, but it just depends on what it is. Because the goal is full time. We don't want you to get them training, then they want some inky, like little bitty job.
Sure.
No.
What is med certs?
Med certs, they have a lot of online. It's basically online. I think they have some that are in person, but it's like medical billing. They just started sterile processing, but we don't work with them for sterile processing. We work with OCC for that. That's hands-on.
Okay.
Because like I said, that school has online, but you should not be doing any type of medical online unless it's combined or you need hands-on.
Okay.
Because a lot of employers gonna be like, well, where's your experience? What you gonna put online? So they want to see, a lot of employers want to see some type of hands-on work experience, something with training. They want you to do something, not just like, okay, how do they learn that? How do they learn how to be a phlebotomist online? Really? Like you need to do it. So we still look at that too, because there are some people, I can do it online. You cannot do phlebotomy online. We won't be paying for that. No, that's not a good look on us either. Because the goal is full-time employment after training.
Just like you can't do culinary online.
No. Read the ingredients exactly. Right. Right. So true.
You know, everything cannot be, given to the virtual world. There's still a lot of hands-on and in-person that needs to take place.
And that's what we try to teach, especially the young individuals. We try to teach them and let them know it's not just a quick, oh, I'm just going to do online and I'm going to get a job at Amazon or do something quick. No, it's not like that. This is your life, your career.
Yeah.
So Cheryl, if you don't mind, after the session, feel free to call me and we can maybe set up an appointment, talk about eligibility, and then set up a time you can come in and we can do some career exploration, if you're eligible with everything with the paperwork.
Cheryl, this is Ms. Price's phone number and her extension, and this is her email. So make sure you write that down so that you can reach out to her. I'm gonna leave that up for another second. And then I want to pull up that flyer for the 911 dispatch.
Okay.
Now that is something that is done via computer and phone service, but that is still not something that you can do from home.
No, actually that's a job.
Right.
But then she needs to be graduated. I'm saying if she's interested, she needs to be graduated from high school. And I think you have to be 18, I think, for that.
Okay, and let me go in and pull up.
I've known people, they were a lot older when they started, but they make very good money now. And they're vested in the county too already.
We're here.
I like your office.
Oh, thank you. 911, here we go. Okay, share.
I was saying, how your virtual background. Because I like your office.
There we go.
Yes.
Zoom in.
Don't worry about the date, Cheryl, if you see that. They're still promoting that.
Okay, and so this class starts in January.
Can you scroll down a little bit? Yes.
Really, 41,000 is their start.
And then with the extras like overtime and stuff too.
That's
so they get paid for the holidays, and you see that too.
That's pretty good. And they're looking for they're training you for full time.
Yes.
Huh.
Yep. And they have to go through the county because then we can help cover those costs. They can't just say, oh, I'm going to apply. You have to, it says register, but still, you can still go with us and then we can go from there. Like the youth. Yes.
That's a really good starting pay range for young people, 18, 19 years old.
Yes.
Just coming out of high school.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Some people don't make that much money.
Uh, yeah, it is. And there is a 3,100 sign-on bonus.
Yeah, I saw that up there. Yep.
Now, is that paid out in increments?
You know, that I'm not sure with that particular component. I'm not sure.
Wow. And then you get tuition reimbursement as well with this as a benefit. Wow. That is really good. That is really good. Would you say, how long is the training for this particular program?
6. Wait a minute. I have to look at the email. Let me see. Not this one, but the other one. I don't think it's on this flyer.
6 weeks.
No, that's for paid leave. That's for health.
Okay.
I have to look on the other thing. Not long. I would have to look because they changed some things up. I have to look at my email, but it's not like long.
This again, this is a really good opportunity.
And we need people. They were like, oh, I don't know. Some people just, I don't know, just don't want to take the advantage.
This is really a very good opportunity because prior to now, there was a lot more required in order for you to become a 911 dispatch.
Yes,
operator.
yes. And some people I know for a fact, not in the youth, but they were still younger. They worked in another area, or they came right to dispatch, and they ended up being in another part of the sheriff's department. Then they got another position, then they got another position, but they got their foot in the door being a dispatcher.
And these are the Michigan Work offices that you can.
Well, if they come to you, send them to me.
Okay. If they're older, the other ones, but you.
Well, even if they are older, but I really want to target the youth, but still, since we're meeting and we're connecting.
Okay, no problem. No problem at all. And then now I'm going to pull up the one on criminal corrections person.
Okay. Sheriffs, yep.
Truck driver.
That's something how I pulled them up and they didn't pop up like before.
Sometimes when you have a lot of
I probably have a lot of open in mind.
Yes, it won't, it'll act funny.
There we go.
Good deal. And again, this one here, definitely, you needed an associate's degree in criminal justice to pursue a career as a correctional officer prior to now, and this is an excellent opportunity for people, period, but especially young people.
Yes.
Get into this.
Again, they can get their foot in the door.
Wow, yes. It doesn't say how long this program is either, but again, we're talking less than 2-3 months.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, not long at all.
And you're being paid on this one while you're
signing bonus, yes.
Training. Wow. That, yeah, and then they have a signing bonus on top of that. Wow. Again, these are really good. And then the cherry on top of this particular Sunday is now I know that for students interested in whatever, as long as they can find a school or a program
that's accredited through the state of Michigan,
yes, they can bring that to you and you can give them the assistance. Now, let me ask this. Is there a dollar amount, a cap or a ceiling?
It depends on the program. It depends. Robotics is higher. For example, robotics we pay, well, it just depends. It may be $7,000, it just depends. But like
for example, Dorsey,
Oh,
Dorsey starts at like around 13 to 15,000 for their programs, depending upon which one you pick. Which, in my opinion, Dorsey is a great school, but it's kind of high
hi.
wise.
Yeah,
So
for example,
if they brought you a program from Dorsey, would you cover okay.
no. We have had students that were in the medical assistant program and they wanted to come to Henry Ford. So they were screened or interviewed, and then we covered that for their medical assistant. And then they didn't go to like Dorsey or to Schoolcraft anymore because it was whatever reason. But we helped them because they were doing OJT.
Right.
So we were paying for their training and they were going to school. Yeah,
Wow.
but Dorsey, no, we don't pay for, no. Now, there has been, I had an adult where they were like in their last year, they needed like a small portion, let's say 2,000, we covered it. But it just depends if they're eligible. But they covered everything else themselves. It just depends, yeah.
I often tell my students when they bring, because we offer a scholarship to all of our graduates.
Nice.
When they graduate, they get $500 to apply to any accredited state license program or school. And they come to me wanting to use a scholarship at Dorsey. And depending upon the program, I have a conversation and say, look, if this is your choice, and it is a good school, but you'd get a lot more for your
Yeah,
buck
so
if you
expensive,
go
yeah.
to a different program,
Yes.
especially if the program can be done through one of the community colleges. You definitely
Yes.
get more bang for your buck.
Yes.
Because FAFSA will cover your entire tuition costs for the most part. And it works out a lot better. And again, Dorsey is a great program. I'm not knocking them. It is just it's designer education.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's designer education. We can still look good in generic jeans.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's good. I hope I answered your question for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, okay. And so do you have any other flyers that you have?
Nope, those are the ones recently
Okay.
that I sent. Cheryl, I'm really curious. Oh, you're welcome, Cheryl. I'm really curious don't be shy, give me a call because I see some interest, but you're not sure, but maybe now's the time for you to get acclimated and see if you acclimate what you want to do and see if you're even eligible. And then we can go from there.
Good deal. I'm gonna put, is it on this flyer?
It's on the back. It just says, yeah. But on the back of my main flyer, my name and information's on there.
Well, Cheryl, I'm gonna send you Ms. Price's email and phone number directly. And that way I know you'll have it.
Yes.
You can reach out to her. Okay, good deal.
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
I'm going to conclude our session today. It's a lot of great information, and again, opportunities just
yeah. And then
abundant.
call me after we finish to call me about that other individual.
Absolutely.
And we can go from there.
Absolutely. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Ms. Price. I so appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Oh, also, we wanted to talk about,
so we could talk about those other days. Yep, I haven't forgotten.
I'll call you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks, Ms. Curtin.
Guys, have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.